Hi everybody, and welcome back to this week's installment of Healthy Hydration. My name is Kaitlin Garrow, and back with me again, as always, is our co-founder, Dr. Shawn Stasko.
Hi there.
Last week we discussed carbohydrates and how the kind of carbohydrate you consume really makes a difference on how your tummy feels. If you consume a not so great carbohydrate, then your stomach can feel heavy, sloshy, and really just not great. Today we're going to explain what that sensation is, where it comes from, and what you can do to avoid it. This week we're discussing osmolality. I'm not a scientist, but I know one. Doctor, tell us, what the heck is osmolality?
Osmolality is a pretty convoluted subject, but it's pretty easy to understand when you put it in some watery context. So, osmolality is a measure of how much stuff is in solution. Really, it means how many particles of something are in a liquid. A liquid that has more particles in a given volume would have a high osmolality, and a liquid with less particles in it would have a low osmolality.
Okay, so again, I'm not a scientist, so let me see if I understand this. Water, natural, pretty easy to drink. What would you say the osmolality is of water?
Low.
Low. Okay, so then blood. We've talked about blood a lot in this series. We've talked about it in relation to carbohydrates. We've talked about it in relation to sodium and electrolytes in the body. We've talked about it in relation to water and moving that lifeblood of water through your bloodstream. So what's the osmolality of blood?
Well, it's about 290 milliosmoles per liter. That seems to be the benchmark for basic physiology to help you understand how other liquids, when we drink them or eat them, relate.
Okay, so in relation to water then, would you say blood is high or low?
High.
Blood is high. So let's see if I really understand the concept here. Let's take it one more step.
Okay.
What would you say, in your scientific estimation,
Sure.
is the osmolality of, I don't know, corn syrup?
High. Very high.
Let's put it to a test.
All right, so here we have 2 cups, which represent your stomach. In this cup, you have water, which is just like you drank this much water sitting in your stomach. In this cup, you also have your stomach now full of corn syrup. And this is a sieve, which represents our small intestine, the thing that does the absorption of these fluids that get to our blood.
So what we're going to do first is we're going to pour water through the sieve into a secondary cup so that we can show you exactly how quickly it moves through the small intestine.
Yep. Into the blood.
Into the blood. Here we go. Smooth.
Smooth, quick, relatively linear, really fast.
All right.
Because it has a low osmolality.
Okay, well, let's do it again. Let's take it over to the corn syrup.
All right.
And as we just discussed, corn syrup has a higher osmolality than water. So,
And blood.
and blood. So let's see what this looks like.
So it's being poured from your stomach into the small intestine as if you just consume this product. And as you can see, it gets backed up. And it's very slow to move through that sieve, which represents your small intestine, into your blood. That's where you get this sloshy, heavy, uncomfortable feeling because things aren't moving because it's got so many particles in there. It can't all move through that sieve.
Well, just looking at it, I don't feel great. So I can tell you now, I definitely don't want this happening in my tummy either.
Nope.
Okay, well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I think I pretty well understand the basic concept of osmolality.
Yeah, we really want to make sure you take away that good carbs are important for your body to use and be used when you're working hard. Carbs that aren't so great, that have a high osmolality, higher than that of blood, can result in that sloshy, uncomfortable tummy feeling, that real deep pit, and sometimes not be real great for performance. We hope this demonstration showed what that kind of looks like when you're drinking water or something that has a higher osmolality than blood.
Sounds great. Well, join us again next week as we close out Sword 101 with the case for calories. And we have a special guest star coming by. Well, virtually coming by. So join us again next week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on all of our latest info. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated.
We're still shooting.
The teeth, the tongue, the tip of the lips. The teeth, the tongue, tip of the lips. We're not doing it right at all. Here we go. Here we go. Of sword performances, that's not it. This week, nope. Today we're going to discuss. Today we're going to.
This table's harder than the other.